Time check is exactly 5 minutes past the hour 7, and you know how we do it here in Sammy Flex TV and the same as Agbeve TV as well. Yes, maybe someone there. Now the manager on him and the manager what's why busy kaka into as the producer of the show or the meeting man. Well as shown whether manager or one or no or they show here then or yes, one can say when him there, I yeah, I had it. On my extreme left is Chemo, the social online manager for Sammy Flex TV, well as Kobe Josh Van, blogger. There's also Patapa from the camp of Patapizi, Abdul Abbas, yes, Elevate Events CEO, yes, or Hadi. They were always saying, remember through there. This show is probably sponsored by Verna. At the same time, Shagzy is time to ride, and again, Agbeve Herbal and Medical Center. Now there Asamura studio no, now in Suruto, it was just raining. Now unfortunately, you can see him there in Suruto, Akadia. Now Adia ma, they bia uncle full complain. Now Assembly see and there, me person director why radio, but make question video no. Neba make guess no so I then watch one agent what in summer or record what Ghana di. We make question video number. Yes, sir. That was the president at Atomic Junction, Ofi Ebrio side. After Okogwe, NS, that's the national service for one poultry. Urbano, na Yakupon said, made Semutu. Na Sukoto Kakrebi, na Accra, Atomic or Wayama. Now, me come studio, guess one day. This is what is happening just today. Yeah. That means, we've complained several times, but fortunately, in sort of president. What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, I mean, we drainage, flooding in Ghana. This is not a new thing. Yeah, na they be cancel yaka. Inti say na president there say or no seen it so say seen it so it doesn't really matter. The point is that onim say BBC koso. We are na call ya June 3rd disaster.
Okay.
Flooding see ya. A janso ebefe ma nipa wuye. And you know, president is aware of this. It's not like he's experiencing it, so something will change. It's a person or better sana. You can't do anything about it. And to me, the mechanic say, well, sometimes it is good to also experience it. And you know, now who said the air question so no. Yeah, heard the ABC actually. But flooding is not a new thing here. President experiencing it in this way, I don't see the significant impact I be making. But let's see. Right now, say so no. Ya capture video or no, go through the whole thing. In the end, say, maybe after we know, or best sanaja, and as or person obey who be. But for me, president is aware of flooding, and you know, so experiencing it in this manner. I don't see the significant change. But let's give him benefit of the doubt. Say maybe after we because I'm instructing my people to do something about it. We are all here. We will see it later. Yeah. All right.
Kobe, so what do you have to say about this video?
I am not surprised seeing some of these things. I think say never be say Sina Ghanaians or social media commentators want to paint a certain picture. Say it's a new thing. Yeah, they boss my brain. Say of Charlie, you know, go end today or tomorrow. Because factors lead to this flooding baby. Put it aside, say there should be a proper drainage system whereby we can solve some of these problems. After setting some of these things in place or putting them in place, attitudinal manner so will come in the picture.
Sure.
Nipa be didi or the rule and bakwa ko gugatem.
Okay.
Memfa Akonya we na membege up the bus stop boys. I know they are doing extremely amazing. Their focus is to help, solve this problem. But in as much as we see some of these things to be an important thing that we need to discuss, the air cost, are we planning about it?
Okay.
What are some of the innovative ways to resolve some of these problems? Because Akoye to say strategy near one way. Even if we have to create a drainage system now, that is the same size. From 1842 size now
population is
that is it. So if we are in 2025 and we are thinking as if say we are in 1960 there, problem will be what? Will be coming, but there won't be any proper solution to it. And it is good say see. Obibe can say, why am I talking like this or speaking like this? I'm not happy because say they are president called NSC. But it should send a signal to our leaders. Say, mutu kwine na mukwa bruchia. Ye muhu ohono. You guys should, reciprocate some of these things. And let's find a way and resolve some of these problems.
Okay.
Before I will conclude, Obake was a conversation.
Sure.
You people are wasting time talking about Akwaba and Obake. Forgetting say anytime it rains in Accra, even if a drizzle is a problem. So in order to cut my conversation short, what I'm trying to say here is let's put priority to some of the things that matters the country. Let's talk about some of the important things in here on mine. Then forget to back and then drainage is a problem, sanitation is a problem. Our health has been a problem from since Kwame Nkrumah era. What are we doing to resolve some of these issues? Okay. That's the most important thing. Not to back or some of the things that will be social media clicks or attention seekers. What you say? So let's pay attention to some of these important things. And moving forward, Ghana yede. But say boy abrabo yi ne
all right. That was a submission from Kobe George Van, or a blogger, Kesipan or my name. It's actually the world Kasana, and I'll come from the side of pain. In your more outside, in order to count them, Sammy. Patapizi. That's the name from Yabolov. So, what do you have to say about this?
Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you to your audience.
All right.
And definitely they will see more of me. I'm back in the seats. So consistently week in, week out there. Okay. Adibakwa person can say this is not going to change. Government will not change it. President will not change it. Personally, if I'm the president, the kind of car I'm going to sense you to. Maybe but also sa area no important baby my ejumada.
Okay,
I talk around Atomic. Bayana TV is closer to that place.
Okay.
Apart from that, to Josabe Bill's outfit is not far from there, which I worked at severally, and I pray around there Bayana TV area.
Okay.
So some years ago it was a good place. When it rained, these things doesn't happen.
Okay.
So it has a good drainage, overflow and all the stuff. And what I would say, what I know about that side, it's behavioral. On this area, Atomic Runabout, this lane F4 quattro, this anime star station. No, Mama be done in the marketplace.
Okay.
And over time, no, amu ya ura in fana mudigu. Municipal, eba beji Sikaga cry, pamanipe. But ejuma anka municipal chief executives and regional ministers. Eso munye ebini.
Okay.
We need multiple of bastard boys and yeah, show boys.
Okay.
Anytime we have bastard boys, we make from show boys. Because show and Sovura, old crack camera and Sovura and Sisanra and Sisan Subai. And we will be back with your film. And many papa kunyeska. And many papa kundeni petutu asa.
Okay.
And Sisashi. Na me did okununa me to share got obabe chin. Timitu we are now wabe paper. Obi pen now, obeba wabe portuno. Now I come before.
Okay.
So first of all, the municipal assemblies need to be working. Why did we turn all the region or some part of the region into municipal assembly, constituency, and so forth? I say, BBI, I saw the corner near the Akosro. So I didn't think, when I hear unumpara,
Dabidan,
Pinkilla, Emma, one night. BBI will go to Jua,
Abonikio.
Aha, says, yeah, on a municipal director, no. Everybody online on what direction? I shift your copy before. Even market queen or any market leaders, yeah, you show.
or say a whole market bridge na say ni na bodam for this anyama ni na. We are not talking about all those things. Sometimes it makes me feel like we miss priority case. Abrochire nkofo ma sisi down around that area mu koba was area bebre e wa abrochire ebi fa ko North Legon ebi fa ko Achu ebi fa ko University of Ghana
ampa
onim say ebi mu wo mu makọ abrochire
sure
omo hu ade power abrochire omo ntumi be ka wo on say video ni mu na obi gina nso ni mu kra nti ankenye president e fa wo a onim de anipa ni ye say or the wura na e hye go tani mu so sesa o nyankopon pen and there are multiple of that. Ho na asi bisi Madina bisi Kanesha bisi Odoko bisi Kaswa insoto ya kwan we kwa ABS. So how do we solve it? It's not showmanship.
Okay.
It's we, the media, the general public, and calling on, apart from the president, those who have been put in place on the ground. First of all, you started with the regional ministers, district chief executive. Yeah, maybe I work with district chief executive. Yeah, nimu. Obi o sanitation officer a o jiska wo hu say onu na adwuma ne say area ha municipal ha onu no sanitation officer ye nimu no enti what I was saying, we are all just joking. Anybody go back can no abeka on social media I consider ti say NDC for aba no mo so be reset agenda na nya Mahama nko wo obi biara ye di wa hye baby no say we reset and I Ghanaians and ankasa no aya to aba ama president no say yen reset no say ya ankasa yen reset ya adwen
okay
na ye suban ka ho min dada on a normal dey won say na nkofo eyi rubber Africa mu atugu eyi rubber Africa almost storm on park ko
gata ni
disheartening ni abisa ya won say is this how is it going to continue? But the same person who funds is here now they need to London. Funds is here now they need to Dubai. Or no you got around or better passion bottom. Just say yes suban any nipa a go on yes su any ye buy na dia bedusi.
And don't you think say as ye no o man fan share say on how to keep the environment clean anything am ye experience these things
there be nkofo eso mama ha na nya adwuma no omo no mu da wa adwuma no.
Okay.
Now keep the clean no. Ya ye wa no, omo keep the clean abrochire no, omo ka kire ye. Ye koduro ye keep clean. Ye kura ni ye fa keep the clean ejuma no. Ye ko say ye pe ball ejuma ye. Ye pe toilet ejuma ye. Obi kura ye ball ejuma ni toilet ejuma wa abrochire odi ye wa Ghana. Oko clean toilet a ultra video descend ye say kwase for Ghana for. Oko clean toilet ba na wa no bi egu yesu. Na
okay.
No time no work Ghana no. Abrufon chems and a clean toilet ban. But there's motivation to it.
Okay.
Aha, your friend says Zumala Juma. Zumala Juma and yet that is na galam say Juma.
Okay.
My Emma ball and valuable. Say what's some baller. Oh, sickany. Share. Now say any na babetina. Oh, way ball at the way good. Oh, we say ye won't be better. Won't be here. And by this I mean in Namieri or no. People ni ye because at the end of the day no and found
there'll be new film
and in there.
Okay.
And a boy won.
Okay.
You get it? Look, some of us are conscious about Ubeka Kwasia saying Oka 1, 2, 3 Ube. You get it? Okay. But Abrochenu, oh yeah, 1 year a buying chill, yes, Samay, yeah, mau ticket. Aban no collect ticket no scan or the odi onu bi na omu gia omu di bre ye ha no.
Okay.
As aid any sanya man. Nti officer yes we want to mean yes wo.
Okay.
We can. But the leadership, we need to show leadership. And our leadership no so my uncle son the team from presidency. Yes that the one and sanitation officer wa ha, one and district assembly members. Or also more ed.
Okay.
Or more assembly one me have some of friend. And sana district chief executive. And sana we anangasa ye depano ye wo committee unit and ye wo assembly member. Some we need to start probe about it. To say na hot yes no. Ni a name assembly member no was area no. Ni a name municipal. What trendy we Ghana for useless thing. Ochina ni baba ni obisu ni baba ni sa ni e ko.
Okay.
Then we are making progress.
Chemo ona fi kaswa. Yem de kaswa de nso pete ya. Now when you everybody know how like was the place flooded?
Yeah, but for the records, omu nyina so omu ben. Omu ben ko just by
Kaso.
Bas nso so nam kwa.
Squad. Okay.
Kaswa family na yes.
Kaswa family.
And yeah, Kaswa issue there. I think this is a cry yeah. On say edu baby a ye dede kakra na ya. Obeka selfie ba obehu ana results kakra ba.
Okay.
Any first nanka is so pity worker so I forget baby a okobia is o show them.
Yeah.
But they say no baby na ye big issue pa worker so no. Omo aye dru baby.
Okay.
Omo ye underground tunnels be near there.
Oh wow.
So even for now no so ate kakra and this first ni bi. And the Kaswa kra is okay for now. Just say they can do better, obviously, and it's a work in progress. Right. They are still doing it, and Kaswa they're so far so good. Yeah, for sure.
All right, Kobe. Is it after you started Ghana Premier League?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Yeah, and the na Uruguay where the president will be there. Stoneboy is also performing. What are your expectations?
Well, I think one of the means we can use to champion or one of the sectors Sikawum, but it's quite unfortunate. We live in a country that sector and we don't pay much attention. Sports, entertainment, the creative arts, that sector nankasan Sikawum. So as an entertainment person, a blogger, someone that I love to work with creatives, I see some of these things because one way or the other is a cocoa season. They will cash out. Now aside say bebo as it stands now, employment koso.
Okay.
And this is where we refer it as seasonal employment because obi beto nso ya beto bi riders be ye adwuma shagzi
okay
kofu be ye adwuma what you say motor riders one be call pitch na so hono nso so many means na e be koso niema bebre my expectation tonight and say as one of the means e be to me their champion your local leagues no this is one of the means e be to me there promote so in as much as say ye nyina ye pese ye football and ye soccer or ye games no be attractive no I expect the turnout to be massive.
Okay.
I know it's a lot of people are pushing agenda whatever it means but at the end of the day whoever that is performing tonight is Ghanaian and the conversation or the bottom line should be Ghana. If the flag of Ghana is raised high out there we are all
video
proud.
Now
stadium yes. I wish Agbeve and Sammy Flex TV, YouTube and Facebook. I wish you screen so as it stands now no nyama ekoso e stadium and ye twegu we TV so. Enti Abbas and I your submission.
I think say with the video na me hwe no Charlie 10 out na nye. 10 out na nye. I don't know the factor. But a chance on a video on social media whereby people were, raising concerns when it comes to pulling crowds, strings.
I want you but let's talk about the expectation.
Expectation, yeah, per what I'm seeing, I'm very disappointed. Looking at the numbers now, I'm show up. At the stadium, no, it wasn't a good signal. Whatever it is, I'm sure say we can do something to it. But number na me hundi Charlie Ghana. Obake people didn't show up at all.
We are so much interested with Obake and Akwaba issue.
Yeah, it's so dear to me because to me, I think say nyema bebre wa ha enwo hia. Ebi na ye kan ho asem hwe stadium na ye zero no. In as much as we push agenda. You see, if people attend the event na ekoso no revenue ye benye sika.
Okay.
The parties, two teams na omobo no ye benye de atu amaka. What I say, infrastructure no niema koswa we can use that same money to re-innovate, create certain things ebeboa stadium no niema bi akwa. So if at the end of the day you guys are not showing up at such events and you're always sitting on social media crying or fighting over something that one way or the other and shedding here, I think say we should put priorities to some of the important things here. And yeah, but Charlie, my Obake people, I think say next time you guys see for force sake of the number isn't impressive. Yeah.
Abbas, Ghana Premier League, yeah, Chelsea and there. Your expectation?
Unfortunately, I'm not a football. But the American can't change of all my football. I'm no be on cha. And
then boys need to and say,
Mom find the day. It's a short way out. It's not a long. We will have problem at our hand.
I disagree with that, but
so me, what I would say is that go titino. Na nkofo ko me pebble. But nkofo ko no more ball house or more ball Olympics one mediate not for anything. Sometimes some of mu tie mu cry energy. Atare no bi share no bi asa onu na energy no. People like me just go for it. Yeah, share one now, share one now. Hey, ni bro, when you bro. To be so be so now me say why is the person wailing? So my expectation is that we should use it to develop ourselves 360.
Okay.
Those days there were expectation of people, there were players, people were looking up to. Wasn't just only the match. Now you call your friend and saying a center. Now all your football be I think Accra so far now Heart of Lions and now be Olympics or training grounds. Now you call show money sanyamano.
Okay.
But lately no untifi ubetiani way one Premier League, Obroni Premier League. And me at the end of the day bebre obeku ho bebre betwa bet bebre di echini ye or to me say watwa 20 any ba kwa tomu na adani dajuni. You know that kind of thing. I don't feel like it's something that is productive.
Okay. That
is useful. So if you ask me, my expectation out of ball at any time is that the youth who are core of this nation should desist from doing betting. And if they do, it will help them. Look, Sika Wunya Sisiano, and how he's draining you could have done better. Sisiano Binya bet any Nyaman go in Kitu and Kitu BC, they hardly want to stay for apprenticeship. They hardly want to be mentored. They hardly want to sacrifice. Titi starting media job no ne need to say yete ebom. Say ofro bi kra say on be ye bibi kitwe bi opeteti cities say dey kwatro bet. Inti na dream ni what will improve the person. Opedi odi akọ tennis like let no how just is here na demo na me see etomu anu awon una yes kano at any time say utna house see na hu de edi no but ade na obi asika wo una ye sikano so at any time you go do indeed your oti bet campaign no wo nya sanchen do you get it footballers on mobile wo nya sanchen football club managers and owners no wo nya sanchen. So please, my plea is, or my expectation is, betting boys enjoy. Now boys control match. We won't share no dom any pay. First, because you contributing to our area. To say you time you work calling babies. You contributing to top football. I'm a command. You top football my way because already or the or page area di. Okay. But you say obi bet me can say no ye aso folk ni what tough part the crime will be that. I no supporting Chelsea. Player back could be what Toby be ascending in 50 way. On or you just a player and be shall go betting a ticket or no be the Bekwajiska. Okay. Please, I'm pleading. This one there. Me expectation.
Okay. Chamu.
Yeah. For me, about I can't. They also come by boys ain't here. Boys,
boys,
I tell you, just one class on near bus.